Before the call, Nico printed the job description and put it beside his notebook. One word appeared again and again. Ownership. On the content pipeline, on cross-functional communication, on AI-assisted production. On paper it looked like a promise, but to Nico it felt too large, as if one clean word was covering several unpaid jobs. The recruiter smiled warmly. "We are looking for someone with real ownership," she said. Nico nodded. "What does ownership mean here?" She paused. "Well, someone proactive. Someone who does not wait to be taught what to do." "Good," Nico said. "And what authority comes with that?" The smile changed. "Not much. Only by 1 degree." "What do you mean?" "If I own the content pipeline, can I change the brief format?" "Yes, probably." "Can I reject a draft if the founder likes it, but the claim is not supported?" "That would depend." "Can I delay publication if AI-generated material has no source trail?" Now she looked at him differently. Nico saw it and softened his voice. "I'm not trying to be difficult," he said. "I'm trying to understand one thing." A pause. "Does ownership here mean responsibility with decision rights, or responsibility without control?" The real question entered the room. For a moment the recruiter looked tired. "To be honest," she said, "the team is moving fast. The founder changes direction often. They need someone who can hold things together." "Then the role is not only content," Nico said. "No," she admitted. "It is content process, AI review, founder translation, and internal coordination." "Yes," he said. "Then I can answer better. But I would not call that junior ownership." The room became quiet. Not hostile, just more honest than before. Companies rarely admit that they have been asking one person to carry 5 roles. 3 weeks later, the company rewrote the job description. Not completely, but enough. The word ownership disappeared from the first paragraph. In its place appeared 3 smaller lines. Responsible for the content pipeline, able to suggest process improvements, works with founder feedback, AI-generated drafts, and source review. It was still not a simple role, but now it had edges. Nico did not take the job. He wrote a short note to the recruiter. "I think the role needs someone more senior than the title suggests, but I appreciate the honest conversation. It helped me understand what kind of responsibility I can carry and what kind of authority I need before I say yes." The recruiter kept that sentence. A month later, when another junior candidate burnt out during the test week, she reopened her notes and added 1 line for the founder. "Decision rights must match responsibility." The company still wanted one person to hold too much, but now the burden had a name. And this matters, because in many interviews, ownership is not a job description. It is a fog, a beautiful word, a mature word, a word that makes exploitation sound like trust. So the question is not only, Can this candidate take ownership? The sharper question is, what is the company actually giving them to own? A role without edges will consume a person, and then call the damage a lack of maturity. Nico was not rejecting responsibility. He was asking for reality.